Commissioners, the next three items, items number 30, 31, and 32, along with item 36 and number 6 are being read into the record and will be presented next week. So the next item is item number 33, application for a certificate of appropriateness in the Borough of Brooklyn, docket number 15-3402, block 224, lot 20, 76 Willow Street in the Brooklyn Heights Historic District, an eclectic-diverse style residence built in 1861 to 79. This is an application to install new windows and modify the roof.
Good morning, Carousel Landmark staff. 76 Willow Street is a quarter lot located on the west side of Willow Street, the south street facing facade on Pineapple Street. The proposed work includes constructing a roof terrace at the rear facing sloped roof, as well as a new chimney and skylight at the Willow Street facing sloped roof. The work also includes constructing new windows at the Pineapple Street facade.
Could you point to the new terrace that you're in?
Yes, right here.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
The architect is here to present the application.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Michael Ingwe from Back City Architects. To start with the roof terrace, it's and the skylights. I can talk about them both. They're not visible from a public way. We're actually taking out interior space that is a low attic space right now, putting in a door which is all not visible from the street. In your package, you'll see a quick rendering or an aerial view that describes it, because it really would be the only way you could actually see that piece. It's also allowing us to put 2 Mitsubishi units in that lower terrace so that we can get central air conditioning without it being seen. It's really the only place in this house where you could have done that, because the roof is so visible if we were to add something. The roof currently has a dormer that we're removing to do this. It's not an original dormer, it's not centered. And I think it was just put there, the Jehovah's Witnesses owned it before, and I think it was to gain more storage. The side windows have a lot of precedent. They're being placed, there's one that exists already. We're just adding 5 more. There'll be Marvin wood, double hung painted black windows. And then the chimney existed at one point. There are fireplaces inside that were decommissioned. We're recommissioning them and rebuilding the chimney where it once was. And then finally, the center window exists. It was brought to our attention by the DHA through the tax photo that a double arch top is in the tax photo. We noticed that I'm not 100% sure it's that exact shape. We plan on actually doing a demo on the interior. We're hoping to find the kind of the ghost of that and basically match that shape. But right now, it's built this way. So,
Okay.
is it?
Questions? Michael?
I guess I have a question or a comment or whatever.
Yeah.
But it might be for you, for Sarah. Is it a historical anomaly that the back windows are 2/2 and the rest are not? Or is it, usually I kind of, my gut associates having like the side windows being matched to the back windows and the front being different. So what's your general take on that?
2/2 on the rear facade. It is typical of the rear facade to have a slightly different configuration than the front facade or a street-facing side facade. So
So the street-facing side would match the front.
that's right.
It's actually likely, what happens is they would change the windows that show
First.
to improve them. And so you'd end up with all the
The old
retarded
ones.
tear windows on the back.
Okay. Community Board 2, again, recommends Land Use Committee, unanimously this time, recommends approval. And the Executive Committee ratified that as well. Any other testimony? Okay. Michael?
I think it's very well done. Thank you. I can approve it.
Yes, I do too. It's very respectful and very minimal. So I can support it.
Credit to the homeowners, there's several projects that occurred to me that had similar conditions that should have, that would have benefited from the lesson of this homeowner and this architect.
Yeah, and sort of, and to that point, the the dropping down of the rooftop terrace into the roof, which is not visible, and lots of applicants come to us to raise the roof and all this sort of stuff, and this is actually a much more beautiful solution that renders that space very usable, so.
Yeah, I think the application is totally approvable, and the windows, the chimneys, everything that's proposed is historically appropriate, and I can totally approve it.
I agree. I also think that dropping down the terrace is a good idea, and I just think that overall, it's well-studied and
Very nice.
it's well put together.
Okay, hearing will be closed. Motion and second. And Roberta, please, if you would.
In the matter of 285 Cumberland Street, Fort Lee Historic District. Applicant is
33, number, yeah.
76 Willow, yeah.
76 Willow Street, Brooklyn Heights Historic District. Application is to install new windows and modify the roof. I recommend approval, finding that the proposed roof terrace and mechanical equipment will be minimally visible over the rear facade, that the proposed roof terrace will remove a non-historic dormer from the existing sloped roof, and that the profile of the roof will be restored closer to its original appearance, maintaining a sense of the building's historic roof pitch. That the two new bays of 1/1 double-hung windows on the Pineapple Street facade will match the historic windows on Willow Street facade in terms of configuration, operation, material, details, and finish. That the arrangement of two bays of windows will create symmetry on the Pineapple Street facade. That the precedent exists for windows on secondary facades facing the street of corner buildings, and that the fenestration pattern, including paired arched windows in the gable, will be consistent with the precedent. And that the alterations will not detract from the special architectural and historic character of the building and historic district.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Thank you. Thank you.